Hello everyone, my name is Kando and I'm from Group K, and today I'm going to introduce about our project of IoT pipeline, and we call it Smart Light. First, I want to introduce my team members. We have four people, like myself is Kando, and Miss Chasin and Miss Umaima, and also Mr. Oscari. We have only four people in our group. And I want to introduce some of the purpose and the goal of this project. Okay, so the purpose of this project is to designs and build a smart light system that can be controlled remotely via mobile application. And we have chosen, like, we will make it on an Android app, an Android device. And the smart light will provide users um, with the convenience of controlling lighting in their home environment from the smartphone using Wi-Fi. And as I say, that we have four people in our group, so we have divided on the works for each of us. For example, like Miss Chasin will be in charge of the UI, like the Android app that she built an Android app, and then Umaima, Miss Umaima, I'm gonna be in charge of the backend, and Oscary, like Mr. Oscary will like be in charge of the Raspberry Pi Pico, and I'm a team leader, so I'm gonna be like um um kind of like lead on the team, and I organize on the meeting and then follow up the process of the projects and so on. So I am the one who like help them to solve any kind of problems like they have. For example, like in the Android app, they have some problem of coding or backend or whatever. So I'm the one who will follow up and try to help them with these things, with the tasks. And so I'm gonna go for the main part of this presentation is like how to make the smart light system. So I'm going to share the screen so you guys can follow up. Hold on. All right, so here it is. Okay, so how to start, how to make the smart light system. We have kind of like four steps. As you can see, first we need to set up a virtual private server. I can call it like VPS, to store and manage the light status. And then we create an Android app that can connect to VPS for the sending requests to change the light status on the server. And then we need to program the Raspberry Pi Pico set to connect it to VPS and like get the status of the light and then respond accordingly to the light. Okay. And the last one is just test and run the system. So here are like four steps that we are going to make. You can also see this pictures to understand, like, for example, like the power source will control, like we give power for the microcontroller system, and it will like the light is also connect to the power source, and this is the mobile app, what can send the comments to the cloud server over here. That's, as I can say, like VPS. And then from here, well, using Wi-Fi, the microcontroller will get information from the cloud server, and then according to the status of the lights in the cloud server, and it will control the lights over here, maybe like turn on and off. So the next ones, like I'm going to tell like the steps for doing each of the like big steps above. Like these are four steps. So we are going to start for the first one. We set up the virtual private server, and of course, I will use like the Azure server, Azure services, because we already have account there. So first of all, we need to connect to Azure virtual machine. We already have one virtual machine there, and then also we need to install the Node.js on on Azure virtual machine. And then we will set up a project on Visual Machine to create create an app.js file. What is this for? This is for creating like a simple API server listening to the port. Like I chose 3001. Actually, the first time it was 3000, but I don't know why. Like somehow it's like it like when it's trying connect to like the port 3000, it says something like someone has already used it. It is in use, and I don't know. So just change this into like 3001. So we created like three API endpoints, which is set light on, set light off, and then get the light status. With the set light on, we can use this for like turn on the light. Lights is on, and they turn off the lights, and also return with the get light status. We return the current status of the light, and like I can show you over here. We need to open the ports. Hold on. I will show you my screen. All right, so we can see it over here. This is my Azure account, and we have opened up like the 3000 ports over here, and here are some kind of like settings that we need to like set up for like the port 2000. We open up this port as kind of like the public ports so that everyone in anywhere in the world who got internet can access to this port. And we have created like three ending points like here. As you can see, I can like we can test it with just the web browser. For example, get light status. So if we just refresh this, this will show the status right now of the lights on server. And for example, this one is the lights is off. So set the lights off. If we try to go to this link, we set the status to off, as we can see. And this is like set the light on. If we go on this link, it will set the status of the light and turn it into on. So now we can check with the status. Right now, this is fail, but when I set the light on, light is on, we can refresh this and we can see it's turning true. So it means that the status of the lights on servers is now on. And now we have also like I can show you some here. Okay, so here's some kind of like the settings for the port 3000. So I can make like these are all the setting that we need to follow to open the public port 3000. All right, so where's it? Hold on. Okay, here. All right. So with the access to API endpoints, I just show you how to test it. Just go to like using web browsers and test these three endpoints, and it works well. And keep the server running. Yeah, of course. Like I keep it like we keep it running 24/7 by using PM2, some like you can see this clearly like in the code that I will upload it later. And this is the code that we use for that app.js. So the port is 3001. So this is like REST, and this is the to like set the to create the endpoints and set the lights on and set the lights off, and also like this is to get the light status. All right. And then next steps is going to be about creating the Android app. So this part is from Miss Chasin, but also I can explain how it works. First, we need to use that Android Studio to do to make this app, and we designed the UI with only two buttons, like on and off. So it's just gonna be like this. You can see over here. Here, this is the app. Like only two buttons, one on and off. So, well, what is the function of these two buttons? We can see turn light on to send the GET request to the endpoint. Set light on to turn the light on and update the app's background. Okay, so I want to explain a little bit about this. This is exactly the same as when you just go into um, the web browser and type in the link I have just shown you. Like with this, like with the turn light on, when we turn on this with like click onto this button, it is like actually like 100% the same as when we go to the link to set the light on the status of the status on the server. And also here, like update the apps backgrounds. As you can see, we have designed just a little bit more fancy for the apps. Like when we could turn this on, you can see the light is on over here. I have a little light over here, so, and then off. But actually this is not the light, this is just the background of the app. So when I can just click it on, it turned on. Like we change the background and then off, we change another background. So it looks like it works on the phone as well. So that is like only like two functions of the button over here. First is like turn on the lights and also change the background, and yeah, it's like this. And as you can see over here, there are two file, exactly two files. As you can see in the Android app, I can show you here two files only that we need to care about. First one is like this one, the activity main XML. So this is the file where you can like just design the UI of the application that you can like here. You can change the buttons and then the design of the application. And the other one is very important. That is the main activity Java. So this is the thing where everything happens. For example, you can look it over here, the public void turn light on. So this is the send request. Like it's the same as I said, like go to the web browser and click on like and go to this link. It's the same send request. So with this one, when we click into the on button, it will set the status of the light on server to on. And okay, this is for set light off. So in this app, we don't use any kind of like get the status from the server, the current light status from the server, because we don't use it. We don't use it. And here's the thing, like change the background. As I say previously, we can change the background when we click on or off. So mainly, this is the main file, and this is a activity main XML file where we can choose the design of the app. So this is about the app. And well, hold on. Okay, let's go next. Okay, we programmed the Raspberry Pi Pico to connect to VPS and to get the status of the lights and respond accordingly. So first we need to set up the Wi-Fi, like we need to set up the Pico set that can connect to Wi-Fi and HTTP communication. Then we use the requests library in MicroPython to send HTTP requests from the Pico to the server. Okay, then we have to write the code for polling light status and deal with the PIR sensor. Okay, PIR sensor, what is it? As you can see over here, it is quite small, right? Okay, maybe I may stop sharing and then you can see it. Okay, here is the like the Pico set, and I have this one. This is the like the PIR sensor. This is like the detecting the motion in front of it. That can you see when like when I move my hand closer, it detects my motion in front of it. Yeah, see? So this one, we need to connect it to the Pico set, and it has to work with the light as well. So I will show you how to make it later. So I need to share the screen again. Um, okay, here you go. Here's our like here the code. I can show you over here. All right, here it is. So you can see in here that we need to connect to Wi-Fi, connects the Pico set to Wi-Fi using like this is my Wi-Fi information, login information. Okay, and then we have to send. No, sorry. Okay, here, look at this. This is uRequest.get. So we use the method get to like to get the to send the request to the status to the server. This is like get live status. And then the same that we will use request again with the post method to like to send some to send the request to the server that's asking for set the light on or set the lights off. And also we got the PIR sensor over here. So I need to write some, we need to write some of the like if else so that make sure that when it's like when this sensor detects some of the movement in front of it, the light may work accordingly to this sensor. So no matter like the status from the status of the light on the servers is on or off, no matter, but it has the lights have to work with this sensor first. This is like priority. Okay. So yeah, luckily, and this is like the time sleep one. This is kind of uh 1 second. It's like we are using this like polling every 1 second. So that's like it will update like the Pico sets will update, will get the light status information from server every 1 second to make sure that okay, whenever I turn this on or off in 1 second, the Pico set need to react in 1 second. So this is all the project. I think let me see. Yeah, this is like we come to the last part, and let's just test and run the system. I can show you it over here. I may stop this one so we can see me. All right, so here we go. Here is the app, as you can see, and you can see the light over here. This is small light, the LED. And then I can, when I turn this on, the LED is on. And when I turn this off, it's off. Then again, on, yes, off. Okay, so coming to like the PIR sensor. Even though the server, the status of the light is now on server is off, but when it detects some of the movement in front of it, the lights may on. And when I move it out, it's turned off, okay? On and off. So we test again with the app. On, yes, and then off. On, off. Yeah, that's all. Thank you and goodbye. If you have any like other information, any other questions or something, you just feel free to contact to my group, any members of my group, and also on the code, and then the files or everything. I'm gonna upload into my GitLab or GitHub or whatever, and share you the links. And see you. Bye.